Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. This is episode 12, and I am currently coming to you from the top of... Is he really trying to knock me off right now? I don't have a Elytra. What is this? Tom is already starting his shenanigans, and let's see if we can hit him over here. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so I am coming to you. We got me all distracted now from the top of, and good thing we have feather falling boots on, from the top of the crane, or at least we were on top of the crane that we built in the last episode, and that is because we are getting ready to do a big construction project here at Foxmart. So in the last episode, I did say that we were going to do an upgrade, and this is going to require a bit of digging, so I went ahead and repaired my shovel, and for the most part, repaired my pickaxe, and I don't know where we need to begin, because there is a lot of things I need to do. Probably the first thing we should do, I guess before we begin the project, is we need to start digging, because I need a... How big of an area do I need? I need a 15 blocks wide by 21 out, and then I also need to go 9 blocks into the ground. So I'm trying to figure out how that's going to play into here, and for that is only going to be one module of what I want to do, and I want to build at least 2. So overall, I'm going to need about 30 blocks wide, 10 blocks down, and then I would still need to go 21 blocks out. And yeah, I think... so what we need to do is we are going to go dig underground, and it is going to go this way under Tiz's place. Now, the nice part about this being on a hill is that when we dig down, it's not going to interfere with anything at all, and even if it was a flat ground, it still wouldn't interfere with everything because we are going to put this whole build underground. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, the hole is finished, and while I was digging, I realized it kind of went under Tom's shop. So again, I am kind of glad I decided to go underground with this, because can you imagine this much space above ground? And like I said, this is only for one module, so if I made Foxmart at least this big up top, yeah, that would be a huge issue. But I also realized while I was digging, well, after I finished digging, the wall is right here, and the redstone for this build actually needed to be 3 blocks within the wall of Foxmart, so I technically should have started digging here, and I really don't want to dig out all of this, but at the same time, I'm thinking we are upgrading Foxmart, so it does need to be a little bit bigger, and as I mentioned in the last episode, I do want to have a membership to get inside. So I think it would probably be best anyways if we do make the shop bigger, because now I am going to need a redstone circuit for membership cards. So I would sell memberships, they would come here with their card, insert their card, and then that would allow them access into the store so that they can purchase a bunch of things. So, yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and expand the wall to Foxmart because I'm feeling lazy, and like I said, I think I need the space anyways. And now begins the fun part, and that is getting all the redstone together for this build. As I mentioned in the last episode, I probably should have gone resource gathering because I don't think I'm going to have enough redstone for what I need. So I had a list of all the supplies I needed, but for some reason I can't seem to find my list, but I know it had something like 111 repeaters, 30 sticky pistons, 60 droppers, 80-something redstone torches, 80-something redstone dust, about 20-something comparators, and that's all I can really remember. So, like I said, I don't know if I even have enough redstone to do what I want to do. I'm going to craft up whatever I can, and hopefully we have enough. Yeah, so I am definitely all out of redstone, and I pretty much use all of it crafting my repeaters, and I have 112, so at least I have what I need. But like I said, that was all the redstone that I have. Now, thankfully, Lyarrah does have some redstone. So I asked her if she would like to sell some. So what we're going to do right now is meet up with her and see if we can work out some sort of deal for some redstone.
How many stacks of redstone do you need?
I've probably a few stacks because I burned all of mine just crafting repeaters. I just made 112 of them.
How many stacks of redstone blocks do you need?
Stacks of redstone blocks. Let's probably a few of those also, just to be on the safe side.
Shame on Rogue for running out of redstone.
Right. I mean,
Okay, Rogue, I got myself a stack of compators. Come over.
Okay, where are you?
I'm at the swamps.
At the swamp. Okay.
Yes. But also, did I mention that I am at the swamps? I'm not sure if I made that clear enough.
I think I got it. You are at the swamps.
Alright, so...
Yes, swamps generally is the area in which I am.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you wearing?
Oh, this is my construction hat and my orange construction vest. That's what those are.
Okay. It's not reflective at all, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah, I mean, I do what I can, just working with whatever Minecraft stuff I can use.
So, trying to figure out what's fair for a stack of blocks of redstone.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, does a diamond per stack of actual redstone sound fair? Or is that too expensive?
So, you said a diamond per each stack?
Of regular redstone.
Of regular
So
redstone.
That would make it a block of diamonds for a stack of blocks. I'm trying to figure out if that's to subtract a diamond for that kiddo.
See, a block of diamonds for a stack of blocks sounds reasonable, but a diamond for a stack of redstone doesn't somehow.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I have no idea why is that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that it's too much. I'm thinking a block of diamond would probably do two stacks of blocks. That's what I'm thinking. So in other words, a diamond gets you 2 stacks of redstone, or it's a pebble for a stack of redstone.
Okay. I'm trying to like do the numbers in my head. I don't have pebbles. I can tell you that.
I'm not. Yeah, I won't worry about pebbles till I'm actually running the
Okay.
the shop setup.
Okay, so I'm getting it pre-pebble currency then.
Pre-pebble currency. Yeah. So basically, a block of diamond.
Yeah, you are
two
being
stacks of
screwed
blocks
over
of
just
redstone.
because pebbles are you generally making stuff cheaper.
Yeah, I will once it's open, but I'm too lazy to do that right now.
Okay, so that is, so you said a diamond block.
Yeah, so I'll type in chat too.
Oh, okay. And I just need to find an, I'm assuming you have an ender chest in here. Yep, cool. One
So
diamond
for
block
minimal
equals 2
confusion.
stacks of redstone blocks. Okay.
That is excessive generosity.
No, I feel like that's about reasonable. I said that's about a pebble per stack of redstone dust, and I think that with a fortune pick, that's reasonable.
Okay, so wait, let me double check. Diamond block, 2 stacks. Yeah, I think 4 blocks. I think that should be good.
Okay. Let's see. So 4 block. Okay. Yep. So there you go.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh no. This is always an issue.
See, I'm not the only one. Where's TNC so I can yell at him?
Oh, this happens to me all the time. Anytime I try to do any sort of trading with anyone, my inventory is always full. Or if I try to do anything, my inventory is always full.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. Alright, thank you very much. And I think that should definitely be enough redstone.
Okay, that's good. Did Zoe get you the comparators?
Yes, what did you want for that, Zloy? Like I said, I don't have
I
pebbles.
just gave them to you because I'm desperately trying to get rid of redstone.
Oh. Okay.
I have a chest of that garbage.
Oh, well, I mean...
In my entire lifetime, I will not use that much.
Okay, well, I can probably, if you want to work out some deal for that, I can probably do that, because I'm going to need a lot of redstone.
Yeah, just let me know if you want some.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your business.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be put to very good use.
He lied.
Alrighty, thanks to Zloy and Lyarrah, I definitely have more than enough redstone to do what I need to do for this project, so Zloy was kind enough to give me a stack of comparators, and then we just bought 4 stacks of redstone blocks off of Lyarrah for 2 diamond blocks, which isn't that bad, and as you heard, they are talking about selling them for pebbles, so as someone who supports diamond payments, I'm kind of glad we didn't have to go buy some pebbles to do that, so we got that. We got these pre-pebble, I guess, for her shop. So that's always nice. And this has allowed me to craft all the redstone that I need. And as you can see here, I barely dented into the first stack of redstone blocks. So yeah, we are more than good when it comes to the redstone. Now, I also visited Zap's shop because he is selling colored wool. So I also bought some colored wool from Zap that we are going to use for the project. Because for those of you who see my tutorials, I do different color circuits, just so it's easier to see what's going on, and obviously I'm going to have a very big area with a lot of redstone going on, so the easiest thing for me to do is to color coordinate all of my circuits, so if something happens to go wrong, at least I can take a look at each individual circuit and see what the problem may be. So that is why I've done that. Now what we can do is go ahead and get started. Now for those of you who haven't guessed what we're building yet, what we're making is a Lectern shop. So I went ahead and placed in the Lectern already. We have the payment system where we want it to be. Of course, we need to wire that up. So this was inspired by Mumbo's recent video on how to make a shop in 1.14, but since this is Bedrock Edition, things are going to be a lot different. The only thing that I'll say is probably going to be the same is the red coder that we are going to make down below in just a moment. But to start things off, things that are different, I've noticed in Java Edition, if we take a look at the book and quill here, Mumbo's book was only one-sided when it came to the pages, so it was one page at a time. But here, we have the left and right side of the book. So instead of making 15 pages, we need to make 30. So one item that we're selling would be page 1 and 2. Our second item would be 3 and 4, and so on and so forth. So that is how this is going to work as far as that's concerned. Like I said, this is going to be a little different, and I am super excited about this because, as far as I know, this hasn't been done on Bedrock Edition yet. So let's go ahead and get this red coder all wired up. Now, one thing I noticed in Mumbo's video is that he set these bottom repeaters to a 3-tick delay. Now, I'm not quite sure what that did, because in my redstone test world, I've left everything set to 1 tick, and this is turning on right now because we are on page 1 and 2 in the book. If I were to switch it to page 2 or 3 and 4, it would move over to this one, and I will demonstrate that in just a bit. But let's go ahead and do this. That needs to go bye-bye. But yeah, like I was saying, as far as I know, this hasn't been done in Bedrock Edition yet. So I am super excited about this, and of course, I am going to be releasing a tutorial on this in probably the next week or so. This episode, well, I mean, not this episode, this project is probably going to span over a couple of episodes because it is a bigger project. But when it's all said and done, there will be a tutorial on how to make this. Now, it won't be exact because, like I said, I am going underground with it. So that is not going to be a part of the tutorial. I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and leave everything above ground. And if you want to see how to put it underground, I mean, you have this episode right here. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. And let's go ahead and finish wiring this up. And we can remove that. Redstone torches on top of all of these. And then redstone dust across these blocks here. And I'm pretty sure I just missed one. Nope, okay. So like I said, we are on page 1 and 2. That would be the first item we are selecting. And I still need to craft up some sticky pistons and stuff like that. But let's go ahead. We are going to go over 2 spots. So to pages 5 and 6. And I really wish you could see it from here, but you can't. So if we switch this, this would go over to the second line, and then pages 5 and 6 will move us over to the third one. So if we go ahead and take a look at it again, you'll see it is on the third one right there. So, like I said, this is going to be quite a bit of work to do. I'm going to go ahead and place in a little bit more redstone, and then I'll be right back. Before I go ahead and do redstone off camera, what I thought I would do is build the payment system. So we can go ahead and do that. Temporary block, and where is... We want the sticky piston right there with a redstone block on its face, and that will lock this hopper. And another reason why I'm not going to build this underground when I actually do the tutorial is because right here you can see we've already burned 8 hoppers. But like I said, we have to do this because we would be intruding on everyone else's builds, and we don't want to do that. So that is the price we have to pay for our super awesome shop. So we have 8 hoppers running down, and here is going to be the filter for the payment, and it's going to be just like the item sorter we made. So again, it doesn't have to be in this particular order. All you want are 21 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 21 items, preferably named, because right now if someone were to drop cobblestone into this build, it would absolutely break it. But the cool part about this is since we have 21, all we need is 1 item here, and that's what we were doing, the item sorter. And yeah, having 1 diamond in there for the payment is a lot better than having multiple diamonds just for a filter. So that is why we are doing that. And then the payment will be collected down in the chest here. So what we're going to do is continue this line out. So again, just a recap. Once we get our 23rd item, so once that 1 diamond comes down, that will make 23. That will extend... Well, that's not going to extend that forward. Now it will extend it forward. That will extend it forward, and probably the best way to show you is to actually make it work. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab a diamond out of our ender chest, and let's head on down below. And what we would do is drop the diamond into the chest there, and then that would filter down. But just so we can see the redstone in action. So again, 21, or technically 22 items, we only have an output of 1. But once we have that 23rd item, that's going to come down right there. That's going to give us an output of 2. That is going to cause that piston to extend. So our redstone block moves, unlocking the hopper and allowing that 1 item to drop down below. And then we are going to get an output of 2 going in this direction. And then we're going to run this part into a T flip-flop. So what we're going to do now is kind of set up the security measure for this build. So the idea is that we want them to pay the diamond first before they can even use the whole build. They can press the button all they want up there once we place it in. They can press it, press it, press it, press it, but nothing is going to happen until they pay. So this is what this whole circuit is going to be, and it is going to involve some locking repeaters and fun stuff like that. So we run that out. And I think one issue that people may have with the T flip-flop that I demonstrate is they may not run it into a block here, because if we don't, the item can spit out and get lost, and that can break this whole build. So if anyone has had that issue, that may be the problem. But let's see, I don't have any redstone torches. Let me go ahead and do a little bit more wiring, and then I will be right back. I went ahead and placed in the rest of the payment circuit, so everything is all done and ready to go. This would be our output going into our whole system over here that would dispense all the items. So like I said, we want them to pay before they can even use it. That is why this whole magenta circuit right here is locking this output, and at the same time this does a couple of things. Let's go ahead and take a look, and I will try to explain this as best as possible. So like I said, if we don't have this magenta circuit locking it up, we can easily press the button like this and get free use of the whole system. So this line runs all the way down to the blue wool that would power that repeater and then go to our output, which at the moment is the piston. But like I said, because of this is locked. Now, the circuit that we were setting up down below just a moment ago, our payment system, So this will do two things. This will allow the item to go through, as we saw, so our payment will go down to the chest. But at the same time, this will activate the T flip-flop we just made. And like I said, this does a couple things. Right now, this is inverted, so it's off, which allows this one to be on. Once this activates, this redstone torch is going to turn off, and then this is going to turn off this repeater, which will then unlock the whole system so they can use it. Hopefully this is making sense so far. So that part is all taken care of, but we do have one more issue. So how do we reset the T flip-flop? Well, the easiest way to do that is to run another input into the dropper to reset the input or reset the T flip-flop, but we don't want them. That would be a flaw in the system because they could just spam the button over again and activate the T flip-flop that way, and this would make this whole thing useless. So what we did is attached to this circuit here, we have a redstone torch, and you can see the redstone line going down onto the cobblestone, and this one is inverting, so currently it is off, it is locked, but just like when this unlocks up here, this will also unlock, allowing us to use the T flip-flop. And I know that was quite a mouthful, and now I'm kind of concerned when it comes to making the tutorial, because like I said, I try my best to explain everything as best as possible. So hopefully that is making sense, and hopefully now a demonstration will kind of make a little bit more sense. So we know we press it, this is not going to do anything because it's locked, but once we place our payment in, like this, that activates T flip-flop. So now you can see this is unlocked down below. So once we press this button, we can get a signal through, and if we hop on down, this is also unlocked. So we press the button, that's going to go through. Now, again, this part right here, we need to reset the T flip-flop. So this will activate, which will power this, which will activate the T flip-flop once again, and then it'll put it back into the state that we currently saw it in. And I'm sure I've probably confused all of you on what I just said, but let's go ahead. All you need to know that in the end, we can press our button like this, and then we get our output, and then it locks right back up, so we can't use it again. And unfortunately, I am all out of time for today's episode. We got a little bit done, and I know I spent a lot of time explaining how things work, but being a redstone person, I do want you to understand how the redstone works, but I probably won't do as much in the next episode. In fact, I may do some work in between episodes because we still have this whole big area to fill in. And yeah, I know we did some gathering in the beginning of the episode, but you can see how long it took to actually get this part done and explained. So like I said, in between episodes, I will do a bit more work on here. And again, no need to fear, there will be a tutorial on this whole build, so probably expect it to be a longer tutorial. I will warn you ahead of time because yeah, just trying to explain this circuit, I realized took a bit of time. That was a bit of a mouthful, but in the end, like I said, the whole goal of my channel is not only to entertain, but to help you understand redstone better. So I am going to take a little time to explain the circuits and everything like that whenever I can. But with that being said, everyone, this is the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.